opportunities is what external stuff do we need to consider in that, even if we're a monopoly? What might be, what other opportunities do we need to think about in relation to effective talent management? And I'm going to leave it there because we've reached the time. We will definitely be picking up on some more revision. But you guys, you need to work on the A New Spring to make sure you've read that content, because when it comes to the exam, you will be able to do the exam if you've read the content. If you have not read the content, more of a struggle.
Tony,
Yes.
Does that mean that the chapters for next week are what the chapters do we need to read?
Well, the exam covers all the chapters on A New Spring. As I said, these virtual classroom, it's not possible for me to cover all of the content. You have to look at it, but I've certainly picked up on some key theory. But there is this process of of the time that you must allocate to study the material outside of these sessions.
Yes, but the question is for next week, which chapter would you like the participants to be in relation to the topic you will cover on Tuesday? Because the exam, it's best to finish it very close after the HRM course, and I will monitor it. So you need to do everything, preferably in the Christmas holiday.
Yeah, we have to finish all the chapters, I think.
Yeah. But
as I read, there are 10 chapters.
So
when will be the exam?
Sorry?
Yeah.
When will be the exam for HRM course?
The exam is embedded in the theoretical part. And in the theoretical part, and the New Spring, there's also some open questions, but these open questions are more for reflection than for input, because no one will get the feedback on it. But the multiple choice questions at the end of the HRM process, you get 2 chances to do the exam, and that figure will count in total for your total figure for the Manager Port Operations program. And after the first input, I will show you what is the input of the figures. I'm working on it because I need to embed other newcomers for January as well. But just do it.
Yeah. And the testing of your understanding is the multiple choice. The open questions, what do you think about X, or what do you think about that? It's just purely for self-reflection. But the multiple choice is testing that you've read the chapter, because you can't do the multiple choice unless you've read the chapter, because you wouldn't know the answer. Yeah.
And remember the multiple choice questions. You might see them again.
Yeah. And Addy, just in terms of the final exam, that will be done separately on A New Spring.
Yes.
Not in the virtual classroom.
No.
Okay.
But when that will be the date of this final exam? When will be the date? I understand it is embedded.
Yeah, it's not a specific date. The moment you are ready to do the exam, there is a time slot on it. So the moment you start, you have a limited amount of time to do this exam.
Okay. So I can do it in beginning of June, or in March, or in February, whatever the date I choose. I mean, that's my question.
I'll come back to you. I prefer that you will finish it before you do the next one, and I can guarantee you all the other courses will come in line. Now we have a break of a couple of weeks, but then they will be in line. So best to keep track on it. Otherwise you will lose momentum.
Yeah.
One last question.
I think it should be before you start the other courses, because otherwise you're not gonna keep up if you start the other courses. So I don't know, Addy, if there can be a limit when you do it, because the last time I ran this, we did the exam in the virtual classroom, and you'll actually see it's in my timetable. So that was a bit of a misunderstanding on my part, which is great because we have more time to cover the content. Yes, I'm happy about that. Yeah.
But
yes,
one last question. If, for example, last time I tried to print all the document, to print all chapters. When I was living in Roche, I had to quit for 4 days, and I start to print all chapters. But I didn't. I did end up with a lot of paper, and I missed some part of the chapters because of the format. Printing format was not adequate. My question is there any available PDF that we can have? Because sometimes, for my case, I want to take time in the last week of December. For example, I'm planning to be in holiday. I will be in the middle of the desert. There will be no connection. Is it possible for me to get some PDF so I can print it and bring it with me to read it, or no? Maybe I should ask this question separately. No.
Yeah, but is this for the HRM course in a new spring? You mean?
Yes.
What is in the new spring?
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll take a look. What is possible, because everything that is in the new spring is put in a certain format, and if you try to print it, it is perfect for the system, but not perfect for printing, and it's not what it's designed for. So I have to check, Saif. I really have to check.
Okay.
Yeah. And on my side,
thank you.
yeah. Sorry, carry on. Just I don't know if there's anything urgent that's needed for me. I have unfortunately another appointment, so I need to go, but I want to make sure that if there's any other questions for me at this stage. You're good? Everyone's good, and I'm just glad I've just scored another time for us to cover some of the content. We don't have to do the exam in the last, so that's good. Addy?
Mr. Eddie,
happy?
I don't have any access to the holiday plan, and I request for it.
Okay. The planning is still under the subfolders. It's still available under 9.9 program information. There is a subfolder planning, because the one that is on top of it, Mukila and myself tried it in order to get one base file and then spread it around. But apparently there is some technical hiccup that we tried and it doesn't work. It worked internally, but the moment it's external, then it doesn't work. So we still keep all the documents there. So the planning is available over there. Can you find it in Teams?
Yeah, I have found it. Thank you.
You found it? Okay, that's super. Okay.
I found it.
Okay, that's great. If there's any other question, I'm here to help. And not everything is possible. I'll take a look for you, Saif, what I can do. And then I want to wish you a very, very good weekend. For some of you, it starts already now in the Middle East, because Friday is start of the weekend. And for the people in Colombia, you just have to wait and work another day, just like me. So my weekend will start just like yours on Saturday. Thank you for all your attention. Your warm words.
Bye. Sorry for interrupting.
Bye.
Sorry for interrupting, Mr. Eddie.
Yes, I'm still here.
Can you tell me, is there any holiday and of